Yo, what up, Wizheads? It's your boy Richard, somewhat getting better unicorn caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. At this point, I kind of just admit defeat that I'm just gonna keep producing mucus forever. At this point, I guess we just kind of have to wait and figure that out. But I wanted to tell you guys about the latest news, including a little bit more of, I guess, console information, news. I guess wanted to do a follow up on that. I think a lot of people are confused about the whole membership thing. But first, wanted to give a big congratulations to Monster Hunter Wild for selling 8 million copies sold in just 3 days of its launch. I mean, that is just amazing. And yes, your boy did play some Monster Hunters last night, and it's fun, man. It's really fun. It's my first Monster Hunter game I ever played, and it is really fun. It also broke some of the Steam records as well, and I think it's like the top 5 most played game, I think, with about 1,384,608 concurrent players on Steam. It's making it the 5th most played game of all time on that platform. I bet you Wizard101 and Power 101 cannot beat that record. I should. I should. I can't make myself laugh because I was okay. That was mean. I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. Everybody's on the comments gonna crucify me now. It was a joke. Wizard 101 will always be the best game ever. Alright. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys and do a follow up about the whole console membership thing. So, this comes in from the live stream, and this is the pastebin directly. Falmea says, is console requiring memberships? She says, yes, it will work similarly to PC membership. You know, there will be some differences in how you obtain it, but you will need membership to access things that require it in PC. You know, so if you want to get the Firecat Alley, you know, all that stuff. Yes, it's crossplay across consoles, you already know that, but not crossplay with PC. If you guys don't already know that, it's completely separate from PC. So if you're a PC player, keep playing on PC, basically. However, there is not cross progression between the consoles, right? There's no cross progression between any of the consoles. So if you're gonna play on one console, just stick to it, okay? They're required to do this. They're required to do it this way by the console makers. All right. So Xbox, Nintendo, and Big Boy PlayStation, as Ki said, they are required to do it that way. Unfortunately, right? A lot of people, I think, are confused about the membership part, about it being like a double membership. Like, oh, you gotta get a Nintendo Switch Online and then get a Wizard 101 membership. No. Here's what we know. Here's what we know. We know that you need a Wizard 101 membership on consoles if you want to play the game. And I've said this countless of times. This game is not free to play. And I feel bad for console players when this does launch and they hit that paywall and they're just kind of sitting there wondering what else to do. They'll probably go back to play Fortnite. Alright? Which is completely fine, honestly. They honestly should just make Wizard City free. I think Wizard City and the Oasis is still free. I don't know if they ever disabled that promotion yet, but I think it's still free at the moment. But it should be free forever, right? But even then, as soon as any player hits a paywall, it definitely kind of demotivates them from playing the game. So, right? That's what we know. What we don't know is if the online memberships for these consoles are required to actually play Wizard 101 on the console. So, for example, I play on my PlayStation 5, right? Now, I play a bunch of free-to-play games from time to time, but I also play some exclusive multiplayer games, such as Call of Duty, because, you know, Call of Duty loves sucking the money out of me. So, if I would want to log into Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and I don't have a PlayStation Plus membership, which I actually recently didn't have a PlayStation Plus membership, I actually wouldn't be able to play the game at all because it's actually required to have a PlayStation Plus membership, right? Let's say I just wanted to play something like Fortnite. Fortnite the Battle Pass, all that stuff. You can play Fortnite completely for free. You don't need any type of console online membership for Fortnite. You don't need a Nintendo Switch online. You don't need like an Xbox Game Pass. You don't need like PlayStation Plus at all. You can play Fortnite completely for free. Fortnite also supports cross progression and crossplay because they just have the resources and they got the budget and they got the community to do that, right? Wizard101 does not, right? Now, what we don't know for Wizard101 is if you're gonna need a PlayStation Plus or Nintendo Switch Online or an Xbox Game Pass, which I think on the Xbox side you can pretty much play anything without an online membership. Y'all Xbox ponies. Don't be coming in here and be like, Richard, you're completely wrong. Dude, I haven't played an Xbox since, like, the 360 days, man. It's been a minute. Right? That's the information that we actually don't know. Now, in my opinion, I think that it's not going to be required on launch. I think that you won't need a PlayStation Plus membership in order to play, considering that Wizard101 is technically, I say technically, considered a free-to-play game. Technically. And there are also other MMOs such as Neverwinter and other stuff that are on the PlayStation that you don't need PlayStation Plus for. Right? So I don't think that you'll need to buy like, a PlayStation Plus membership and then a Wizard101 membership. No, I don't think you'll need all of that. But that's the information that we don't know. And that's the information that I wish they would tell us, but I don't think they can tell us yet. Just because that kind of rides on the consoles and their companies such as Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo. So, I don't know. Hopefully not. I really hope that it doesn't require like a console specific type of subscription. Because to have that doubled on the launch, I think that would definitely kill. I mean, I think already it's not looking good. I mean, every information that I keep reading just doesn't go well. Like, honestly, there hasn't been, like, much good news. Like, honestly, it's like, this is an awesome event, and I really do want to be that, like, optimistic type of guy. I want to be that positive guy. But even when I'm sick, I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, what's the main, what's the main drive? What's the end goal of this, right? Let's say you bring in a couple of players, right? They're going to hit that paywall. Let's say they abandon the game. They're going to uninstall it. They're going to start complaining about it. Yada, yada, yada. You can only use menu chat only already. That's, again, another red flag. And you already said to the PC players numerous times that you can't use it. Your already existing account, your old account. Everybody starts off fresh. And PC and consoles can't play together. You already made that abundantly clear. You're already off to, like, a rocky start. But I keep seeing people in the comments be like, Richard, okay, this is for the consoles, okay? You PC players can still play on PC, okay? Okay? You guys can still play on PC. We just don't want you here, okay? I'm like that. I'm like, dang, bro. I was just asking a question. I'm like, dang. I got a PlayStation sitting right there, but if you want me to play Wizard101 on a brand new character, no, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm playing Monster Hunter, bro. Like, no. I can name 50 billion games I'd rather play than do that. If they did allow it, that would be cool. But again, they don't have the resources to do that. So hopefully that ends that topic about console. I think this launch is going to be rough, in my opinion. But when I say that, I'm the negative one. Oh, Richard, you're just so negative. I'm like, what do you want me to say? I don't work for them. I'm just a news guy, and I'm just telling it how it is. Look, you want the information? There's your information right there. Consoles will need to have a Wizard101 membership, just like how we do on PC. Alright, I don't know why everybody think you're going to play this game for free, bro. Alright, they a business. They trying to make some guap. They need bread. They trying to make some... They trying to make it rain. I'm trying to tell... I think a lot of people don't... I don't think a lot of people... I think it's new players. I think it's new or old returning players that, like, don't understand, like, how much KI has changed over the years. I think a lot of people have forgot that. But don't worry, y'all gonna learn as soon as it launches. I'm gonna get a flood of comments, be like, Richard, this console launch sucks. Like, I don't want to see y'all coming back in the comments, be like, Richard, these console launches suck, bro. I'm like, hey, don't look at me, bro. I didn't say nothing, bro. I didn't do nothing. I just told y'all how it is. You need a membership, okay? You can also play during the free membership promotions, assuming that they allow that for the consoles. I'm sure they will, but we don't know. There's not a lot of information we know about the console launch. We also don't know about a release date as well. Like I said, it's been like 6 months, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's not looking too hot. It's not looking too hot. Okay, rant is over. Lightkeeper bundle if you want it. It's available in the online cart, so go grab it. Spiral Cup Gauntlet returns in case you want it March 9th. So go grab it in case you want to go visit Pigswick Academy. St. Patrick's Day Bash is available all the way through, of course, March. Yeah, make sure to check it all out. They also have a new snake teleporter effect that you can check out, and a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, make sure to check out the Crown Shop and all that fun stuff. It's going to last through March 31st. And then over here, we got the new Spring Scroll of Fortune, which everybody's been talking about. Beautiful. Can I just say, the outfit is beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful. This is probably one of their best Spring Scroll of Fortunes they made in a very long time. A very long time. And look, they even offer you some more information talking about it right here, because they probably get a lot of comments about it. So, unlocking the Scroll of Fortune is per character. Okay, it's not account-wide. Okay? Members also get a discount on the scroll. Start unlocking rewards today. Pretty awesome stuff, right? And it's not account-wide. So, you know, whenever you unlock the Scroll of Fortune, it's per character. Alright? Not just for your whole account. But, yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. The mount, I heard, is like 0% speed. I don't know if that's on purpose. But it looks cute. The whole thing looks adorable. It's really cool. But I wouldn't buy it because I'm broke at this point. I spent $70 on Monster Hunter. I'm done spending money this year, dude. I'm done. Carnival Celebration. Today is the last day. So if you need anything, including that 15,500 crown mount, it's there. This is your last day to get it. I'm fighting for my life out here, bro. Fire themed Rate My Stitch. Don, I know you're gonna ask me, Don. He's probably not even gonna. Don, he's probably not gonna watch the video either. He'll be like, "Yo, Rich, do they got the Rate My?" Yeah, I'm like, just watch my video, man. Just, I don't know, man. Or log in. Just log in. But yes, the Rate My Stitch Fire Themed is available March 10th. Then over here, Beastman the Hunt begins through March 10th. Have fun with that. Is there anything from Etmoplex over here? This showed the console gameplay a little bit. This is the player and enemy inspect. This is not the final UI. Thank goodness for that. But I thought it was pretty cool to show you. The combat looked really good. I would say that. The combat looked really good. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the video. Perfect timing because we actually got disconnected for inactivity. So until then, I'm going to cough up some mucus, and I will see you guys later. And hopefully that wraps it up for all the console stuff. If you have any questions about the console stuff, let me know. Like I said, we literally don't know if you need, like, specifically the console membership and then the Wizard101 membership as well. You know, I think that you won't need the console membership specifically, like, you know, PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online. I don't think you'll need that. But that's the information that we don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be like, you know, a completely free to play game, just like, you know, Fortnite, and, you know, you don't need PlayStation Plus to play that. But we don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But we do know from their KI Live that you will need a Wizard101 membership in order to, you know, kind of play the game, you know. I see that a lot with video games. I think ESO Plus, you know, Elden Scrolls Online has a membership thing as well, you know. So I think it's all the same thing, you know, with all these MMOs and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it might be a rough launch. I think they're kind of like, I think they're really kind of like underestimating or overestimating this a little bit too much. Like, I don't know. It's definitely trying to get into the console market of things. It's a rough, you know, it's definitely going to be a rough launch. I really do want it to be successful. I really do, but it's like, with all the information that's been shared about it, it's just like, it's kind of hard to kind of like keep, you know, being positive about it when there's like a lot of things that a lot of people just are genuinely going to be upset about, you know? So, I don't know. I think on launch we'll see a lot of upset people. We'll see a few people that are happy. You know, good for them. But we will see where it goes in the future. And hopefully it will be sustainable to the point where, you know, they can keep it open and, you know, just keep it flowing. I don't know. Just cross your fingers that it all goes well, guys. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.